Hello class, and welcome to LTTV. I'm Mr. Allen. I'll be your teacher this semester. So, what is LTTV? We are a working television station. That means we're open all year long. LTTV class is where you're going to learn everything that you can in one semester about television and digital filmmaking. This semester, you're going to learn 5 essential big picture things. You're going to learn about storytelling because, after all, this is media and it's a language arts elective, and at the core, everything we do is about storytelling. You're also going to learn about camera and lighting and sound and editing. Where you're sitting right now, if you look around, is our lab. This is our classroom. And what you're going to be learning is how to edit on these computers. We have the Adobe Creative Suite, and most principally you will be using Adobe Premiere Pro, which is a professional level editing software. Some of you may already be using this at home on the Creative Cloud. Some of you may have no experience at all. The way that I teach this class is that you will learn. You might not start off knowing anything, but by the end of the semester, you will know how to edit. But let's backtrack a second. I talked about camera, lighting, and sound as well. So how much are we going to learn about camera? Well, this is a shocker, but I'm actually not going to teach you how to shoot video. All of you already know how to shoot video. If you have a phone, you can pull it out and you could hit record and you could shoot video. What I'm going to teach you is how to shoot better video. So that starts off with the fundamentals of camera. I'm going to teach you about composition and shots and angles and how to move the camera around to tell a story visually. I'm also going to teach you a little more advanced techniques as time goes on throughout the semester. And I'm going to push you like a coach to do better every time. Every project that you make, I'm going to give you suggestions, and your fellow classmates are going to give you suggestions about how to do better with camera. I'm also going to teach you about lighting. I'm going to teach you about traditional 3-point lighting in the studio. We're going to set up lights for productions that are all over the school and here in class. You're going to learn about the lights. You're going to learn about why we use those lights and accessories that we can use to make our lighting better, because lighting is crucial to good video. We're also going to learn about sound. You'll learn about all the different kinds of microphones and cables, when to use them, how you use them, and why you use different microphones. You're going to have a chance to practice with lighting, camera, and sound repeatedly throughout the semester on your projects, but also in classroom exercises. And of course, back to editing. Once you shoot something, you have to make something with it, and that's how you tell a story. It's your unique spin on the story. I'm going to push you to be creative. I'm going to push you to try new things, and it's okay if you try something and it doesn't work out. You learn from that. Now, beginning students, people taking the class for the first time, will use these little cameras, and they're just about as good as your phone. You'll learn how to do the basics with this camera, and then if you want to evolve, you can learn how to use the DSLRs. Our intermediate and advanced students have to take a certification process with me where they learn about the cameras and lenses and why we use them. I give them some basic field tests where they have to go out with a camera and several lenses and shoot some stuff to show me that they understand the basics. These are the DSLR bodies. We have a lot of them, and there are a whole rack of lenses here. But it's not just cameras. We also have an abundance of microphones and microphone accessories, boom poles, and all the cables for the microphones. And we have portable light kits. We have really small LED portable light kits, and we have full bags where you could do like full productions. So we've got the whole gamut for lighting, sound, and cameras. On our left is the control room. So everything that we shoot in the studio goes into the control room, but the control room also acts as a staff workroom for some of the other LTTV employees. And then this is our studio. Now, take a good pan around the room. It's a mess. The reason why it's a mess is because our studio is kind of small. Ideally, I'd have about triple this amount of space. But everything in the studio is mobile. It can be moved. It's on wheels. And above you, we have a lighting grid. So if you take a look up there, you're going to see a whole bunch of light fixtures on the studio grid. You are going to learn how to use all of this stuff in one semester. So what I try to bring to the class is an intense but fun, full throttle boot camp of digital filmmaking and television. You're going to get everything. It's like a buffet. You're going to get a little taste of all these different things. Your projects are going to be a little variety of all these different things. We're going to have a production every week in class. And I'm going to have small groups of people who are responsible for the productions in class where we do a live studio interview. Live studio interview. I'm going to bring people in. Each group will have a chance to prepare for the interview and do their pre-production, develop questions, and then they're going to shoot the interview in the studio, and then they'll have a couple days that week to edit it all together and have a finished piece by Friday. So while that group A is doing their in-studio interview segment that week 1, groups B and C will be doing their first project, right? Week 2, Group A starts the project, Group B does the interview, Group C finishes their project. Week 3, Group C does the interview, Groups A and B finish their projects. So on a 3-week cycle, each group will have done an in-studio interview and a project. It's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm raising the bar because I know that my students here at LT are capable of it. So even if you're a beginner, or if this is your 8th time taking the class, you guys are gonna have this additional thing that we're gonna be doing all the time. Now, for your grade, I'm only gonna require 1 truck production per month, but let's say that you just get into this. Let's say that you're like, I love LTTV, I love working on the crew, I love sports, or I love concerts, or I love just shooting events. You could show up to as many as you want. There's no limit. Now, it's not gonna earn you extra credit in the class, but you will learn exponentially more the more you show up. The more you do, just like anything, practice makes perfect. The more you do with video or film production, the better you become, the more you learn. So I encourage people who think that they might want to go into a career in communications or broadcasting or media or film, start showing up to stuff at LTTV because we as a school have an incredible program and we have amazing equipment and resources. But what makes our program special is that we use it. We use it more than anyone else. And that, my friends, is opportunity. Be ready because it's going to be a roller coaster. Peace.